So Geekmeister's playstyle, I was thinking about this, and it's like, in some ways it's really bizarre to be trying to do like a commentary when there is no plot line.
Right.
But in another way, it also, we're really just kind of pointing out the artifice of the game in a way that is more than just entertaining. This is, you could do like a master's thesis on this.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if someone hadn't done so at some point.
This game definitely seems to lend itself to master's theses. Let's just pause for a moment and get our bearings.
Let's pause and smoke.
Oh, are we passing time? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Okay, so were we just waiting for evening, or were we supposed to meet somebody? I don't even remember.
We are... The place he's at doesn't become available to him. I believe he's playing to miss his appointment at the sheriff's office.
And... yeah, so we're at the bar, right? This is Sweater 65, the bar?
Yeah, behind the bar.
I don't think I've ever seen him climb on anything up to this point.
He... Only very rare occasions does he do any climbing. Usually as a QTE. So this is the... there are two trailers behind the bar. One belongs to the owner and one to the owner's son, Quint.
Who, from that brief glance we got there, also looks to be going for the 70s gay bar look.
Yeah, there's a bit of retro going on here in this game. That suit, I cannot get over it.
I really hope every day we get another crazy suit.
I believe it would be possible to do so. There are a lot of suits in the game.
Alright, finally this is open. Jesus, Quint. Been standing out here smoking for hours. Quint's what?
Bike tank.
Ah.
Makes perfect sense. Don't look at that.
First we're gonna open it. In a stranger's house, why would we not open their fridge?
Take a Coke.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
That's not an appropriate response.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know,
That's
man,
not
this might
creepy at
just
all.
be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you.
What is
I'm
he,
here to
Dutch?
apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah,
Dutch?
because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point.
South
always count on
African?
the
I can't
police
quite
now,
place
can
that accent.
Yeah,
But that doesn't mean you're going to
it's
capture the
faded. It's
perpetrator
nearly
yourself.
American, but I don't know.
Right.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town.
Now that's
I
a
also
crock.
know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh.
He has
I
that,
wanna
like,
help, I do.
Euro porn voice.
Okay?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking
I'll tell
about.
you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Which book do you think? Would it be something Dutch, right?
Maybe the Q stood for queer. Maybe it's a queer hat.
Quetzalcoatl?
Ah, there you go. You're brave to try to pronounce that word.
No, back in the white abyss of nothingness.
That's America for you. Loading screens.
There's just really nothing to say. See, if I weren't, like, all wounded, I would just edit that shit out. I'd be like, let's just not talk over that. But no, we gotta think up something to say for chocolate and lollipops, goddammit.
If you were an action hero like York here, you'd just shake it off by using a health drink.
Are we, like, literally that's... We just waited around to ask him that?
Yes.
Not going in the bar? God damn, I was excited to see Sweary's bar.
We go in later.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that aren't open until they do a town hall meeting later, where they officially meet everybody. Car's a little loud, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that in our audio mixing. I kept having to bump everybody up whenever there's a friggin' car scene. Can of tomato sauce. Let's do it in this slightly Dutch accent. Tomato sauce.
Maybe it's upper Midwestern. That sort of.
Hi there.
Like Fargo?
Yeah, that sort of faintly Scandinavian, faintly Canadian thing.
Maybe.
About cigarettes. Heavy cigarettes.
Heavy cigarettes.
I don't know what a heavy cigarette means.
Unfiltered.
Sure, why not? What my dad smoked compared to what my grandfather smoked.
Right.
Purple turkey sandwich. Why does he buy so much?
I'm assuming there must be some sort of secret that you get if you buy everything in the game once.
That's possible. I know some of that stuff. He's gathering ingredients for a future side quest, but not all.
God,
of it.
do we have alchemy in this game?
Almost. Wait till you see.
Adelier York. That's just a mere 8 hours down the road.
Yeah.
I figure at some point here, like with the town hall thing, we will have to find a plot eventually, right?
Yes.
Cottonelle, that's an actual brand, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, they're mostly fake brands, but there are a couple honest ones that sneak in.
I wonder if they were going for a parody and accidentally came across a real one, or did Cottonelle pay for some product placement?
See, there's Aunt Jemima, Maxwell House. I'm guessing it was accidental. Whoever does the localizing, is that what they call it?
Sure.
I think someone unfamiliar with our millions of brands might get confused. I mean, I get confused.
I get confused a lot, especially if mittens are involved.
Okay. I find shopping for toilet paper is the worst. If you're trying to do it logically, you've got number of sheets per roll, you've got thickness and number of plies, you've got, you know, so many details. There's so much math involved if you want to get the best deal. And I've never got a brand preference in my entire life, so I don't know.
I guess if everybody's curious, I'm an Angel Soft man myself. There was a business major who I think it's still going on, who years ago in his class the final test or whatever was make an actual brand and start a business of your own. And so he started the toilet paper company because he's like, I'm so tired of all this different stuff. You know, he's like, all toilet paper basically does the same, like everything does its job. You're never gonna be like, oh, you know, nobody's ever really like, oh, this terrible toilet paper except that like one-ply onion paper they have at some business.
With like
right?
Splinters in it from the wood pulp.
Right. So he started, and as I say, I think it's still going. I think you can still order this. He started a toilet paper company called Shit Be Gone, and he's like, we don't have advertising, we don't do anything except we just do what the product says. And
it might be worth looking into.
Yeah. Sadly, it's not super affordable. I think the idea was that, you know, it would start as kind of a gimmicky thing, and then eventually it'd make enough money so that he could mass produce it. But the last I checked, it hadn't gotten to that point.
Of course, no stores are going to carry it with that name.
Right.
I know if you get too soft on the other end of the spectrum, the paper sort of crumbles, and that's unappealing as well.
Let's not talk about toilet paper anymore.
Whoa!
Wow, he's popping a wheelie.
That wheelie is impressive.
Yeah, where the hell are we? Are we back at the hotel?
No, we're back at Becky's house, the one who wouldn't talk to us.
Oh, maybe now we've talked to Quint, we can... Shit, dude, I know.
Yep. I don't know what advantage there is to doing this out of order the way he is, but he is. It's a haunted house.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Look at the guy, not the camera.
I've got nothing to say.
What about
But I
Quint?
talked to Quint.
Look, here's a cigarette.
Maybe this will change your mind.
And that's...
Anna's diary.
It's got naked pictures
Let
of
me
you.
read you a part that I find very interesting. Dear diary.
Becky loves talking to
Today's the
FBI
day of the
agents.
ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Any idea what this ceremony is?
No
Maybe
idea.
it was a wedding?
I like that there sounds a little
What
echoey in
about
the middle
these
of
then?
this
He
big
doesn't let
marble
anything
room.
slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Delivery man
Oh, I
Q
go by
won't
the
be able
rhythm
to
method
protect
and,
Becky. You're named twice. An unnamed he, and then this delivery man Q.
But there's only one person in town with the
You don't
initial
want to
Q.
talk?
Dun,
Or are
dun,
you
dun.
too scared to talk?
There's actually truth to that. Each
Just
letter
leave
of the
me
alphabet
alone.
has exactly one character. You get through most of the alphabet by the end of the
This is a
game,
problem. How can we get
including
it
York
open
and
up?
Zack at the end.
Maybe we should start with the easy one and look into delivery man Q.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like maybe we should have done this before visiting Quint, but okay.
No, no.
Whoa, was that Becky back there?
I guess so.
Now in the hot dog, I get the symbolism.
There's tomatoes on that hot dog.
Yeah, huh.
That's not
Maybe-
expected. Satisfy a small amount of your hunger. And give you a stomachache if you eat too many of them.
Well, I guess that's true of anything, right?
Well, fair. As long as you take too many to be... Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
He loves using this flare, man.
Well, it's better than driving, I don't know, I guess it doesn't save any driving, because if he left his car in the parking lot like a normal human being, it would be right there for him.
Alright, here we go.
Though once he gets the radio, he gets the fast travel.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, these driving segments get pretty long.
Yep. So, how's your day been?
Not very exciting. I had cinnamon toast for breakfast.
Alright.
And coffee.
Not cinnamon toast crunch.
Nope, cinnamon and sugar mixed together and sprinkled over hot buttered toast.
Got it. We seem to get a point for going down a different road. Did you hear that little noise that popped up?
Oh, and I didn't notice it. It might be like mileage too, every 100 miles or something, or...
Yeah, because we start over at 100 on these flare cars.
Right, well that's damage. So at 100% it's undamaged, and every time he runs into something it goes down.
But it's also 100% gas that we start out at.
Also true.
So, man,
There are some things in the town that you get points for breaking up, and some things you get penalized for breaking up. There's no way to tell the difference. It's very strange. Like, he could be knocking all these telephone poles down. He'd be damaging his car. He would get penalized for some of them. But some of them bonus.
what are these trees, Eric?
Douglas fir.
Douglas.
Anytime for the viewers at home, anytime we say something that seems entirely out of left field, it's probably a Twin Peaks reference.
Or an aneurysm.
Or yes, I guess so.
Wow, caution falling frame rate
So-
level over there to the left.
Where shall we go next?
Yeah.
Look, York, when I want you to talk, I'll fucking tell you to, okay? Shut up and go where I drive you.
Well, that's actually literally how the driving goes. There's a button prompt if York has any conversation, and you press the button and he'll talk. He talks about movies most of the time.
Yeah. I'm okay with listening to him talk about movies as opposed to just silently Oh, back at Sweary's. We're gonna go talk to Quint again? Oh, right, because we're delivery man Q. Yeah.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but
Really,
if you
York,
want
give
to
it
act on a
up,
hunt-
okay?
He tries to nudge you, but, you know, it's very easy to ignore.
Weather doll? Like you put pins in it if you want it to rain? Alright, okay, here we go. Conversation. So excited. Well, this is coming out of left field. What are you trying to... Doesn't ring a bell. Oh, shit, that went fast. Was that the entire thing? Now we go back to Becky. He didn't have anything to say.
No, he sort of has to talk to Quint more than once. I think he can do it all in one go.
That's what she said.
And that toilet paper, that wallpaper is intense.
Yeah. Goofing off together. Oh, we're gonna knife the picture? Is that what we're gonna do? Holy shit, York, you're hardcore.
There's a bag of water in front of him.
Did you mess up my bag of water?
Oh, he's just waiting for Quint to walk away.
Yeah, we're gonna put the motorbike thing on there. Is that what it is?
We're gonna hide drugs in the gas tank, right? It's both Silent Hill and Twin Peaks.
And I think every movie in the 80s.
Zach, look at this red powder.
I think that was by law.
This must be what delivery man Q was transporting.
Red dust.
Or a tampon. I apologize for that.
So is that like the little red things we had in a bag when we were coming?
It's implied that the powder is made from the seeds. It's never entirely made clear. Look at this invisible powder.
I found this in your bike. What is it, Quint?
It's just health food.
Health food.
That's right.
My bike's trying to gain
coffee
some
beans
weight.
made from the seeds of a plant. Totally legal. All right?
So why was it in the tank of your bike?
I couldn't find anywhere else to keep it while I was riding.
I just wanted to say
forgot
tanks.
That it was in there. You know, riding along and you suddenly get hungry. Or maybe you find someone on the road who really needs food.
Can't you give me an honest answer?
I'm telling you the truth.
Lies.
Very well. If you must persist in lying,
Beat
you won't
him.
mind
Beat
if
it
I
out of him.
take this and get it looked at, will you?
Hold on.
You said it was totally legal, right? Then there's nothing to worry about.
My hat is made of a
Am
Pringles
I wrong
chip.
about this?
No,
I want some
it's nothing.
Pringles.
Just do what you want. Go ahead, just take it.
Alright, delivery man Q. You should have just beat it out of him. That lollipop looks horrible.
A lot of the food looks horrible.
Okay, that donut looks okay. I mean... I don't know, maybe I just like donuts enough that I forgive. I always see cars around, and I'm like, why are... But I guess it's not. I guess it's not our car.
Yeah, because he's got the magic car, he might not do it, but as you play the game, you sort of earn, if you will, different cars.
Yeah.
Until eventually you can pretty much jump in any car in town. You can't Grand Theft Auto, carjack, but other than that. Is he...
That little bouncing, those bouncing arrows in the distance just keep taunting us.
I know.
One day, man, one day we will meet the sheriff.
Sounds like a parrot. I thought for a second he was going to head to the sheriff's office and make his appointment, but, I don't...
No, that would be crazy, Scix.
I don't know the map well enough to know, where he's going now.
Yep. Guess we're just, man, I don't know. Like, if I were him, I would be like, I don't care what I do I just need to get that radio as soon as possible, you know?
Yeah, and that's gotta happen, yeah, there are a few things he's gotta do that he could be doing right now.
Well, I guess that's always true, right?
Yes. Way to make me sound less... yeah, I don't know what.
Erudite? Germaine.
You're welcome. Yeah, sure. Jermaine Jackson or Tito?
No good. We're back at this place, I think. There's a driving test here.
Wah!
Is this Becky's again?
It looks like Becky's again.
Ah, Jesus, dude. Get the
But it seems like it took longer this time. It's closed, though.
Becky's is closed?
Oh, no, it's open.
Jesus.
Well, like, if she's not in the house, he's not allowed to come in. The main characters do wander around town and go shopping and that sort of thing. I think more later.
Alright, Becky. You son of a bitch. You have taunted me long enough.
Time to pistol whip. Here, have some drugs.
Will that cheer you up?
Invisible drugs, mind you. Oh, no, it's in his palm.
Where'd you get that?
Quint's trailer. He's delivery man Q, isn't he? You don't have
I'd like
to
to
hide
get
it
high,
any longer.
Becky.
I'm on your side. Will you tell me everything you know?
Yes,
everything?
he's delivery man Q.
It's funny,
But he's got
you know, half
nothing
the
to do
characters
with
are
Anna's death.
teenagers,
So please just leave him
but they still
alone,
do
okay?
Hollywood casting, because
I
she does
beg
not look
you.
like a high school
That all
student.
depends on what else you can tell me. Becky.
Yeah.
His being delivery man Q doesn't prove he had nothing to do with Anna's murder. Is there any way to get him to make a statement about this?
Pistol whip him.
Oral sex.
Okay.
At
Just
the same
wait
time.
here.
Right.
That was just for...
Let me get my nurse's outfit.
Give this to Quint and tell him I can't accept it.
It's a dick pic.
Okay, wait,
all I
Becky,
can
am I
do.
supposed to say literally,
Don't
quote,
ask
I
me
can't
for anything
accept
more.
it?
You'll get us both
Or
killed.
is this you not accepting it? Because
Zach,
it's going to be
I
a
was
little
hoping we'd
weird
get a
if I
little bit
say,
more out of
quote,
her,
I
but
can't
that's okay.
accept it.
We'll get more when we
What
hand
if I do
over the
accept
ring.
it? That would be even weirder.
Let's go give Mr. Delivery
gonna marry
Man
this
Q
teenage
a
boy.
visit and see what happens.
Is he supposed to be a teenager?
Yup.
This is like Fable. You can get married to different characters.
That would be a nice addition. Du har uppnått en trophy.
Sweet. Delivery Man Q seemed to be a fairly important quest. I hate when the trophies are just quests that you have to complete the game.
Yeah.
Actually, I hate trophies.
The original game had no trophies, but once they ported it to the director's cut, they had to do... I mean, since all games have trophies now.
Yeah. Also, I hate trophies, and I hate the Xbox 360, and everybody.
That sounds about right.
Limit 9 a.m. to 1700. We got 30 minutes left to see, like, ooh, shit, do I need to find a place to rest, or else I'm going to get attacked by hellhounds?
No, that's the, for the current quest, which is going to the sheriff's office.
Ah, I see.
After 1700, he has to wait until tomorrow.
Got it.